Hey everyone, this is Jason with Classic Touch Floor Care, and just wanted to show you this last wax removal job where we had a call to go to an apartment or a condo that was on the 5th story, and so we knew we were going to have to haul all our equipment up quite a bit. But we were able to do that no problem. But this job right here, if you see the shiny finish on the floor, that's actually not the floor's natural floor finish. It's actually a wax product like Mop and Glow or Rejuvenate. Bona has a floor polish product as well that has been applied over the floor surface. And initially, it might look better. I mean, it does look shinier if you want a really shiny floor. But most floors aren't made with, real high shine like that. A lot of floors today, newer floors, have a satin or a semi-gloss finish, and this is pretty shiny. So what you can see is some of that wax was getting, I guess there was just a reaction. Their pet would, maybe make a little bit of a mess on it, and it would react negatively with the wax. It also scratches very easily, scuffs really easily, and just starts looking bad really quickly. And you start to wonder what is going on with the floor because of these wax products. And it's really kind of deceptive how they put that stuff out there, and they don't tell you that once you put that down, there's no turning back, and it's not a permanent solution. Fortunately, we do have a way to remove it, and we call it our wax removal process. And so this is just the initial walkthrough, and again, you can see where the floor just does not look that great right now because of all the wax. And there had been multiple areas that had built up. Actually, that bathroom right there had not been any wax applied, but every other area in the house or in the apartment or condo had multiple layers of wax. I mean, probably 7 or 8 or 10 different times, maybe in some ways, that wax had been just reapplied over and over, and so the dirt had just been building up more and more. And so what we're going to show you, the next scene here that's coming up here in a few seconds, is the actual wax after we've dissolved it using our wax dissolver, and then we're going to be vacuuming it up. So take a look at that here. It's coming up in the next few seconds. Alright, so here I've got the mop and the bucket of wax dissolver, and I'm basically just spreading it over the floor. This would have been the second round. I'd already applied it one time to this part of the floor, and now we're going again because the wax was so thick it took multiple attempts to fully remove it. And just kind of spreading it out, soaking it on the mop head. And you can really only do this with hardwood floors or engineered wood floors. You have to be very careful that the floors can handle getting some moisture on them. Otherwise, you're in a pretty tough place. But if they can handle a little bit of moisture, then you can get this process done and we can get the wax removed. But it's applying that dissolver, and then we use our scrubbing machine to scrub off the wax, and then we vacuum it up. And you'll see that next. Alright, here's the final product. A lot of these rooms took 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 processes to remove it, but you can see how nice the natural floor finish looks. This is the factory coated floor finish that we just brought back to life by removing all the wax that was covering it, and it looks fantastic. There's a few spots on the floor you can see in the kitchen where just natural wear has actually gone through. There's one in the corner right down there, but it still looks fantastic now once we got all the wax off the other parts of the floor. You can see how nice, you've got a nice even shine there, and now the wax cannot get damaged, it can't get scratched. It took all the scratches that were in the wax out, and these floor finishes are very, very sturdy. Now look at this spot right here. I accidentally had a little mistake here. I had put some tape to keep it off the furniture. Usually we try and get all the furniture out, but being that this was on the 5th story and we didn't have places to move stuff, I taped around it. But I'm going to show you in the next scene how I repaired that thing. It must have been a very, I don't know what it was, very unusual that tape would pull off the laminate. It's a very thin laminate on this piece of furniture here, so we repaired it and now it looks perfect.